All right, so here we're going to look at this question, and the question is, what is the pH of a solution whose hydroxide ion concentration is 0.003 mole? What is the pH of a solution whose hydroxide ion concentration is 0.003 mole? All right, so we're given the molarity of the hydroxide ion concentration to be what? To be 0.003 mole. All right, so the hydroxide ion concentration is equal to what? 0.003 mole. All right, and we're asked to find what? The pH. So we're asked to find the pH. All right, so first of all, we are going to look for the pOH. All right, we are going to look for the pOH. So you should know that the pOH of a solution, is equal to the negative logarithm to base 10 of the what? Of the hydroxide ion concentration. All right, the pH of a solution, the pOH of a solution is equal to the negative logarithm of the hydroxide ion concentration. All right, so the pOH of this solution, will be equal to the negative logarithm to base 10 of the hydroxide ion concentration, and the hydroxide ion concentration is 0.003. All right, so the pOH of this solution now will be equal to, so what is the logarithm of this number? Log 0.003, what would it be? So I'll bring out my calculator and press that. Log 0.003, that will be equal to minus 2.52. All right, so I have a minus sign here. I'll put that minus sign here. Then log 0.003 is what? Is minus 2.52, bracket close. All right, so my pOH of this solution will be equal to, minus times minus will give us plus. So minus times minus 2.52 will give us what? 2.52 plus 2.52. All right, so this is my pOH of the solution. The question says, what is the pH of the solution? So I'm asked to look for the pH, not the pOH. So you should know that now that we have our pOH, I can now look for pH. So what's the relationship between pH and pOH? pH plus pOH is equal to what? 14. This is the relationship between pH and pOH. pH plus pOH is equal to 14. All right. So my pH, which is what I'm asked to look for, plus my pOH, which is what I've calculated here to be 2.52, will be equal to what? 14. So my pH will be equal to, I will take this 2.52 to the other side of the equation. So this will be 14. When this 2.52 crosses to the other side of the equation, it becomes minus what? 2.52. All right. So this, my pH will be equal to 14 minus 2.52. So 14 minus 2.52 will give me what? 11.48. This is the pH of the solution. All right. So this is very, very simple. All right. It's very important for you to know the relationship between pOH and hydroxide ion concentration, and that pOH is equal to the negative logarithm to base 10 of the hydroxide ion concentration. This is very important. And also note the relationship between pH and pOH. pH plus pOH is equal to what? 14. This relationship is also very important. All right. Okay.